It's creepy.
What, the fair?
Yeah.
Or carnival?
Yeah.
Need help. More creeper kind of clowns. Did you know they're remaking It?
No. God, I don't want to watch that.
Yeah, they're remaking it.
I almost feel like I have to now.
And they said it's gonna be like really scary too.
Worse?
They're trying to, yeah.
Fuck that.
Because I guess they said the original one was like not really scary. They're trying to like make this one terrifying.
Fuck that.
So I'm looking forward to that.
I'm not.
Dude, there's this one movie
All
I
it
want to
took
see.
was the asthma kid, and I was like, I'm fucked.
I don't remember that
Or
part.
the little kid with the asthma.
No.
He
I just remember the
inhaler.
shower drain part.
Yeah, you don't remember the asthma kid? That shit
Mm-mm.
fucked me for life. So I was like, dude, I have asthma. I was like, that could be me someday. Like the little nerdy kid. That shit fucked me for life.
I want to see this one. It's called It Follows. And I guess it's like some weird thing where it's like a sexually transmitted disease where you sleep with someone and I guess there's like this thing that follows you and it can be anything, like it could be your friends or just like weird objects.
Mm-hmm.
And it follows you around until it kills you. And when it kills you, it goes back to following the last person. So it sounds kind of interesting. I think it comes out in March.
So it pretty much puts you on blast for your promiscuity.
Yeah,
I'm
pretty
stuck.
much.
I'm stuck. I just died.
I don't know if I can do this without you.
No, it was one of the most terrifying movies for me.
It?
Yeah.
What everyone says. I think that's where everybody's clown thing came from, too.
Oh, I know it is. That's where mine came from. I'm not even going to deny it. He said it's going to be 2 movies. Scary as hell. It's going to be more like the book, which he read. It took him a year because it was scary.
You're back. I went through a checkpoint.
I didn't know
2 movies?
there was even a book.
Yeah, it was Stephen King, wasn't it?
Well, I guess. I didn't even know it was a book.
I'm pretty sure it started as a book. I thought it was a Stephen King story.
I try not to read. Shit behind you. I didn't know it was a book. I try not to read if I can help it. If it's a movie, I'm gonna watch the movie. They've got no shame. I try not to read.
And they're remaking Gremlins, but you probably already
Gremlins
did that.
didn't really scare me though. Gremlins was actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
I actually like Gremlins. But that shit fucked me for life. I can't go to a birthday party no more. It's your birthday? I'm sorry, I can't make it.
Only if they got clowns, right?
Yeah. I don't like birthday parties in general.
No.
That's why I go out of town for mine. Like, kid, you can have a birthday party? No, I'm out of town.
I'm gonna write a horror movie about going out of town for your birthday, so you
Don't
can
do
stop
that.
doing that.
I'm serious though. The only reason why it scared me so bad was because of the little kid with asthma. Because when I watched it, I had asthma real bad, and I was like, oh my god.
What exactly happened? I can't remember the asthma kid.
All I remember is he had an inhaler and he couldn't run away. And I was like, oh my god, that's me. Because I have exercise-induced asthma too. So when I run, I can't breathe. It's so bad. It like has followed me to my adulthood. Like if I get on the treadmill, I start wheezing really bad. It's so bad. He said it is a King book, over 1,000 pages, and a really messed up book. Lots of fucked up, crazy stuff in it. I can't read a book 1,000 pages. I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen.
That's not a lot.
1,000 pages?
Yeah.
I feel like it is though. Any more than like 20 without pictures. I try not to read that much. I'm not
Your
even
Chelsea Handler books were probably 1,000 pages.
No, they really weren't.
They weren't?
Chelsea Handler was like 3 chapters.
Pages.
I know, but like pages, each chapter was like 20 pages.
Oh.
It was a really quick book. I read it like before bedtime.
Uh-huh.
And her books were funny. It wasn't like a book. It's like more like an autobiography.
So no Game of Thrones books for you, huh?
No, absolutely not. I would just watch the show. Well, that's the thing, though. If I know that a movie's coming out for it, why would I watch it? Why can't I read it? Why can't I? I'd rather just watch it.
Sometimes the book's better than the movie.
Like Harry Potter. I still haven't seen the last movie of Harry Potter because I read the last of the book, so I know what happens. Mm. So I'm like, if I'm going to read the book, I'm not going to watch the movie or vice versa. So I'm just going to watch the movie because it's easier. Game of Thrones. I'm just going to watch it.
Sometimes the book is better.
What's that other one?
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games. I'm not going to read the book.
But the book is better.
To you, my imagination doesn't work that way.
Second one's better.
My imagination doesn't work that way.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
I can't read a book and put myself in that situation. I'm serious.
But you can in the movie?
Because it's visualized for me.
So why don't you read the It book?
No, thank you.
But you don't have that kind of imagination, so you can read the book.
No, I know, but it's a waste of time.
Why?
I don't want to see the movie. I don't want to read the book. Neither. It's too scary.
Why are you such a chicken?
Because I have asthma. He said the books are better. Fuck you. I don't care.
Sometimes the books are better.
I ain't reading the books. I try not to read.
The first Hunger Game book, this is you, by the way. The first Hunger Game book is okay. The second one's the best one. The third one I didn't really like. Let me see.
I'm not kidding. Like, if it's going to be a movie and a book, I'm going to watch the movie.
But don't you want to compare?
Mm-mm.
It's so boring. What if they had a book for Gossip Girl?
I wouldn't read it. I already watched Gossip Girl.
Yeah, but what if they were like, if you want the real story of Gossip Girl, you need to read this book.
I don't care. I already know who the Gossip Girl is, which is a guy, which is so stupid.
Really? You just spoiled it for me!
It's a guy.
You spoiled it!
It could be Chuck Bass, it could be...
But it's a guy!
It could be Dan.
It's a guy! I know it's a guy!
Spoiler alert.
Now I gotta watch something else so you can watch Star Wars.
I'm never gonna watch Star Wars.
You're gonna watch Star Wars. One day there's gonna be a bet, and it's gonna be Star Wars, and you will lose.
We had a bet that was Star Wars, and I lost, and I still didn't watch Star Wars.
Yeah, I called it even because you did something for me. Forgot what it was. It was something important.
Oh, I already have other grenades.
But you weaseled your way out of that one. But you will not weasel your way out of it.
All help.
Either way, I try not to read if I can help it.
Right. You don't read, you don't watch horror movies.
You know,
you are a boring ass person.
I do read if I'm gonna walk on the treadmill. I'll read.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm running, I can't read. And that's the only time I read is on the treadmill. But that's only when I'm walking.
You don't read when you take a shit?
I don't. It doesn't take me that long. What am I going to do? Read a sentence? I don't know how people read on the toilet because I'm never on there that long.
You don't like just chill on the toilet when you're done?
I don't.
I do. It's like the only time I get some peace and quiet.
I try to take the least amount of time in the bathroom as I can. Which is, like, I don't go number 2 because I don't have time for that.
You don't have time for that? You Kim Jong-un now? You don't piss or take a shit?
I don't have time for it.
You gotta dash through it.
I didn't dash.
Somebody else is doing a freaking pound A and pound B. It must be like a emoticon or something.
Oh.
Because that's what happens when they do, like, when they try and do the Kappa face. It just says Kappa.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder what smiley that is.
I don't know.
Either way. Try not to spend a whole lot of time there. It stinks in there. I ain't trying to spend time in there.
What kind of shit you be taking?
I know, I'm not saying I stink. I'm saying in general. there. There's a toilet in there. You ever put your head near the...
No, I don't put my hand near the toilet.
Oh my god.